Shalom, this is GMS Solid Sit Downs coming back with a lesson. Want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostle, Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there that's spreading this word and sincerity and truth all over the four corners of the earth. What I want to talk about today is basically that you got to control your emotions, man. You know, things that you're going through, you're supposed to keep it between you and the Most High, and whoever plays a part in those emotions. But you know, you're supposed to be able to control your countenance and to show off to people that something is going on with you. A great example is that in the book of Matthew chapter 6, where the Most High speaks about, where Yahushua speaks about, hey, when you go to fast, you know, don't show the sad countenance towards the people, but anoint your face with oil. So on a spiritual level, we have to anoint our face with oil every day, and you know, most Israelites do that physically. You know, most Israelites they oil themselves, you know, olive oil, coconut oil, whatever you use every day when you come out of the shower. But spiritually, man, whatever you're going through, you know, don't show it off to the carnal people. Don't show it off to the people that are around you. I'm not saying you can't talk about it with brothers or whatever, but learn how to control your emotions, man. That's the key of what I want to speak about, man. Learn how to control your emotions, you know, because it's not good to have people all up in your business and stuff like that. And the thing is, when you show them that something's going on with you, guess what? They're gonna ask you like, hey, what's going on with you? Just like when you look all sad and stuff, you know, when you look all hungry, you know, people is gonna ask you like, hey, you should eat something, man. You have to eat something. People are gonna ask you, tell you that, hey, you should go and eat something. And then what? Then what you gonna do? No, you're not hungry. You know, you're gonna have all the conversation, and you might end up saying you're fasting. So let me pull up that scripture real quick. Matthew chapter 6. Matthew chapter 6. Verse 17. But when thou fastest, anoint thine head and wash thy face. You know, so when we are going through things, when we having a hard time battling demons, afflictions, you know, things within your family, things within your household, keep your emotions under control, man. Keep your emotions under control. And a very important thing is to not show it to the outer world, so to speak. You know, in that manner, you also show a sign of weakness. You know, and it's better if you don't do that. You know. Verse 16, Aslakia, when thou fastest, anoint thine head and wash thy face, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. You see, so a lot of things is going on, and you're dealing with a lot of stuff. You know, talk about it with some akyam, but don't show it to the outer world. Keep it within the spiritual body. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the akyam in you. You know, don't show off your countenance to the rest of the world, because you're gonna end up having conversations with the world, and you're not gonna like the outcome of that conversation. You know, I've been angry, I have been irritated, and sometimes when that happens, you You speak unwise with your lips in front of carnal people. In front of carnal people, and that's not expedient, like the Apostle Paul said. Let me see. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. You see, so the things that we speak on and can speak on and want to speak on while being in this truth with people that are around you, it's not always wise, man, because those people are not in the same mind frame. Those people don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua upon them. Those people don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. So when you speak about spiritual things in front of them, they're gonna look at you crazy, man. They're gonna be like, hey man, this guy's a nutcase. This guy is a nutcase. For example, yesterday I came into a conversation with this Cape Verdean guy from my job, and he started talking about your child being a tranny and your child being a homosexual. And you know, the scriptures speak about we dealing with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Let me grab that. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 7. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. We are just like Lot, man. We are just like Lot in this instance. We are also vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. We have to hear this bullshit, this garbage every day, man. And that's gonna drive you to a certain point that you feel irritated. And you just want to tell them to shut the fuck up, man. You wanna basically rant on them and tell them how it's supposed to be. But is it wise? Is it expedient though? Is it expedient though to tell them how things are going to go while you at your job, while you know, busy making your daily bread? Is it expedient? Let's go into that word expedient. The word expedient, it says to bear or bring together, to bear together, or at the same time to carry with others, to collect or contribute in order to help, be profitable, be expedient. So is it profitable for you to tell this man, hey, you know, I would cut off my child if he becomes a homosexual. I would cut off my child if he's a tranny, you know, or the Most High is gonna put him to death. Those things are not expedient. It's not profitable in the eyes or being in the truth, but because in the eyes of those people, you sound like a madman. I even had it in a certain situation. I said, man, if a female cheats on you, you know, of course you're gonna want to kill this bitch, man. And they looked all crazy at me like, no, she doesn't have to die. I was like, huh? And then I realized, like, oh shit, yeah, man. These people are bugged out, man. They think that adultery is a light thing because they don't have that wisdom, knowledge, or understanding. They just they really believe adultery isn't that big of a deal. And why is that? This society has basically made them all docile towards the fact that, if a female goes and lie with another man, it's all normal and just, or it's not that big of a deal. Y'all both just go separate ways and just keep it moving. No, this bitch is supposed to be put to death. But is it expedient to bring that out onto them? No, it's not. Because they are gonna look at you crazy, man. They're gonna look at you like, hey, what the fuck? He says he wants to kill the bitch if she commits adultery. That's not wise to speak about, man. It's not wise to speak on. You know, so you got to refrain your tongue from speaking such things in the sight of the world, man. You know, and with that you got to control your emotions, because your emotions is what's gonna lead you towards that, man. Your emotions is what's gonna lead you towards that. You know, just like how the Most High says this, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26, be ye angry and sin not, let not the sun go down upon your wrath. So you can have all these emotions. You know, I'm using the scripture now to explain my point. You can have all these emotions, but it shouldn't lead you towards something that is not wise. It shouldn't lead you towards something that is not expedient. It's not profitable. You know, you can check the spirit of people at your job. If they are, you know, looking for something, or if they, you know, dealing with certain things, you can look for that. You can check it out. I'm not saying you can't check it out, but at a certain point you have to see, like, okay, it's not for this guy. You know, it's not for this guy. And then you can understand, and have to understand, that in the being surrounded with people of the world, you have to understand what you say, man, what you speak about, and control your emotions, because that's what's gonna drive you in the direction of speaking about certain things that are spiritual, but not for their ears. You know, refrain thy tongue at certain moments, man, at certain times, because you're gonna get yourself messed up. If you don't, you're gonna get yourself messed up, man. So it says, verse 27, neither give place to the devil. You see, so you gotta be able to deal with certain situations, you know, on a spiritual level, man. On a spiritual level, so you don't mess yourself up, you know, on your job or whatever. That's why Scripture says, Matthew chapter 10 verse 16, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. You know, and those wolves represent our own people. But you got to think about it, man. These heathens, they are not for your turn, man. Especially if you speak about this truth and the righteous judgments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're not gonna stand behind you and be like, yeah, he's right, you know, in what he's saying, because they don't have the truth. So that's never gonna happen. So those people are like wolves too. If you speak concerning this truth unto them, they're gonna take it and they're gonna jack you up, man. You need to give place unto the devil. Hey, if you want to start some stuff, you should tell people the truth, you know, at your job, man. Because then the devil is gonna creep in, because these people are just mere vessels, man. They already turned after Satan. They're already vessels of Satan. As long as they are not doing the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they are vessels of Satan, man. Satan just creeps into them and you know, just jacks you up, man. He's not concerned about them, he's concerned about you. Just like how the demons told the exorcists that wanted to do that experiment in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Just like how those demons said, hey, Yahushai we know, Apostle Paul we know, but you, we don't know you, man. These demons is not concerned about people that are in the world, man. They are concerned about people that are in the truth, that are trying to do right. You know, so they can easily just leap upon someone and drive this person to something that's not wise, man. Jack them up, make them lose their job. There was this one bitch at my job, man. She told this Edomite female that she needs to watch out because she be stabbing people in the back. That's a Dutch saying. She be you stabbing people in the back. Mean you snitching on people and you making them get fucked up and stuff like that. And then the Moroccan female said, but I can also stab you. I can also stab you in the back. And oh, you want to stab me? You want to stab me? No, that's not what she meant. But she didn't think it through, that was gonna be able to be used against her. So through her emotions, she spoke unadvised things, man, which were things that were not wise to say in front of the face of a heathen. You know, you jack yourself up, man. So it's also like that with us. We should watch out what we say in front of these heathens, man, and be wise and be harmless as doves, man. Like it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You know, and that all starts with controlling your emotions, because your emotions is what brings you into trouble, man. You know, I always say this: if someone throws a banana to make someone slip, you know what you see in these cartoons, right? Like, let's say Bugs Bunny throws a banana and he wants to see the person that comes by slip and fall on his ass, because that's what he will enjoy seeing. But he's not gonna throw that banana peel and just walk away and just think like, oh, maybe someone fell over it. There's no joy in it for Bugs Bunny. So what people like to see your fall. People like to see your emotions. People like to see your emotional reaction on certain things, because that's what they enjoy in. They enjoy seeing that. They don't enjoy, you know, not seeing what drives you angry or what drives you emotionally. You know, so you shouldn't give place unto the devil, man. You shouldn't give them the ability to see what it does unto you. For example, someone tells you that you look like shit today, you know, and you know, your clothes is ugly and stuff like that. You can act all emotional. You can say like, oh, okay, that's your opinion then, and I can't do nothing with it. You know, it doesn't affect me. You know, if you respond like that, then they're gonna be like, oh, okay, so it doesn't even matter what I'm saying, because this guy is not affected by it. You know, and that's a good thing. And this is just a small example about your clothes. That's not even relevant. But you have other things what people trying to hurt you with, or trying to, you know, lure you out of your shell and make you speak concerning things of the truth that basically, bitch, shut the fuck up. You're gonna go into slavery. You, all of y'all going into slavery. That's unadvised, man. That's unadvised, and that's it's not wise, man. It's not wise. It's not expedient. You see, because you're gonna lose your job, and you're gonna lose, you know, your income. You're gonna lose the ability to take care of your family. You know, so with that, I'm gonna say, call Elohim, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakadash, Shalom to the elect. Check your emotions. Stay stronger in the faith. And Yahweh Shai, keep pushing, keep it moving. You know, and strive towards that day wherein Yahweh Shai cracks open the skies and delivers us out of this predicament, man. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.